Patriots 2 wins in a row, 3-2 now, piling up the points the way we thought they would in the preseason. I'm Kevin Dupont for Globe 10.0 here with Scott Thurston. Scott, if we go back 5 years, 2007, this was a team that piled up points better than any team in the history of the NFL. Now, you could argue, the way they've played these last couple of games, they look like they were going to score 50 again this Sunday. You could make the argument that this team's better and they're going to score more points.
Yeah, certainly more balanced. I mean, they've averaged 165 yards rushing.
Yeah.
And Ridley and Bolden give them a dimension that they just haven't had.
Yeah, you say average 165. It looks like now they're going to go in every game. They can easily get 200 between the two of them.
Right. There's no question. Now, go back to 07. The one thing this team doesn't have is Randy Moss. They don't have the deep threat, and I'm not convinced that Lloyd is that guy yet.
Yeah.
You know,
and they've got Branch to fill that out a little bit.
A little bit, but he's not Randy Moss.
Right.
And I think that's the dimension we're talking about. But this team, this Patriots team, much more balanced and has so many more weapons.
Yeah, so many more weapons. We've talked about the runners, and you go through the receivers with Gronk and Welker, Lloyd, Branch. I'll tick them off here and miss somebody. Hernandez, Edelman, who the last two guys have been out.
Right.
So we haven't seen the best that they've had these last couple of games. But no Moss and all of that. So you take more personnel and you take the better running and you take the fact they're going like this now with the I was going to call it the shotgun.
Yeah, the hurry up.
The hurry up or whatever it is. It's really the Celtics fast break offense is what it is.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, and going at that pace, and Greg Bedard had a great piece on how they operate the hurry up offense. You know, it looks like they can score at will, and they've done this the last couple of weeks without Hernandez. You know, and when they bring Hernandez back and Julian Edelman, you know, they think is Randy Vataha, they bring him back. Right. You know, well, God, now, sky's the limit.
Yeah. Well, in that one year, in 2007, Brady had 50 touchdown passes. 23 of them went to Moss. I find it hard to believe he's going to get over 50, but you know what? He can spread this ball around to these guys. You got about 6 or 7 guys. They're probably all going to get 5 or 6, maybe even 7. And I don't know, not bad, but great to have the option.
He doesn't need to throw 50.
No, he doesn't.
He doesn't need to throw 50.
Not when you've got that running.
Not when they have that ground attack, you know. And I'm convinced that Ridley could end up, as surprising as this sounds, Ridley could lead the NFL in rushing this year.
Yeah. They pass, they run, they rev it up, and it's this Sunday against Seattle.